This one for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Game 2 started with Team Troy and
before we Nuggets coach some pretty sound advice. Thanks, DA. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at Denver, they slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they've hit a little rough patch, but they know what they're capable of. It's just a matter of going out and proving it on a nightly basis.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Alec Burks is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Brooks. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for Denver, Adebayo is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Clark in at the shooting guard. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putdown.
GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now, here's Fox. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Burks looking around. And it's Denver with the rebound. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Here's Fox. Denver getting their last shot to go. There's Embiid. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Iguodala kicks to Vucevic. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Clark. Burks covering. Fox against Iguodala. Knocks it loose and stolen by Gordon. Here's Fox. Lays it in off the breakaway.
So good and so dangerous is De'Aaron Fox out in transition.
Clark, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Clark. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks. Denver shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season. And the Nuggets franchise still looking for their first trip to the NBA Finals.
How about the franchise making the ABA Finals back in 1976? So it's been quite elusive here in the mountains to get the finals back to Denver. 40 years ago, still looking for that trip.
Off the inbound, and then Gordon with the dunk. 50 seconds left in the first. The pass to Clark. Inside, Vucevic. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. Here's Burks. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now, here's Adebayo. A 24-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Fox dishes to Embiid. Jacks up a three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's all time. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks. Fox is out there with Alec Burks. And there's Embiid. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Brooks in at the small forward.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Dallas. Here's Clark, and it's blocked by Gordon. Brooks right side. Out to the right wing. Now Fox. It's Clark with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Brent, when it comes to moving around in tight quarters without a lot of space, who's the quickest player that you have seen in a half-court set this year?
Still remarkable to watch where it is that Kyrie Irving can get to on the floor in any sort of possession. It's like he could take, 50 dribbles in a phone booth and find a way out of it, spinning around and finding gaps within the defense.
What a handle.
But it's not his handle with just the one hand, right, Kevin? It's about he has an idea of after he does the moves around the traffic, when he gets into the basket, multiple ways of finishing, much like Rod Strickland, who was a tremendous finisher in his days years and years ago. Kyrie's got a lot of that in his game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here's Burks. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now, here's Vucevic. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Burks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Mavericks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Good on both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Vucevic up top. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Andre Iguodala. 3rd in steals and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And and he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You take a look at Fox. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Adebayo. And they pick up 2. Adebayo's got 7 points.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Burks. He's got 6. Fox goes in. Dallas moving it around. Dallas again missing. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Fox passes to Embiid with 1 on the clock. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column. And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
They've got Iguodala. Adebayo is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Vucevic, and it's Clark in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. They now take the lead. Clark's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nuggets.
And if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, he's always been about speed, even back to his college days at Kentucky, and he's learned how to harness some of that on the offensive end of the floor. De'Aaron Fox picking his spots and looking for areas where he can get to be a little bit more effective.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Burks. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And Brent, you talk about Fox in the draft. Was viewed as a defensive player.
Well, pretty interesting considering what we've watched over the course of the last year and a half. De'Aaron Fox just out in the fast break and in transition. You wonder if the way the game has changed, Kevin, in the past 3 years, it's allowing a player with the skill set of De'Aaron Fox to really flourish in playing open floor style.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Fox. Vucevic with the block. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Iguodala with it. To the middle. He's looking for Tucker and finds him off on the layup. Burks against Iguodala. Burks kicks to Gordon. The dish to Brooks. Here's Fox. 6 6 on the shot clock.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Over Adebayo. The shot that time not on target. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Clark. Burks covering. And that one's good by Clark.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You gotta love how this young fella is willing to dominate game.
Fox passes to Burks. Brooks outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Tucker can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Burks the pass to Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game. Aaron Gordon still has some untapped potential. He could make a big leap.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now the pass to Tucker. And here's Adebayo. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Tucker. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
Here's Fox. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 6.
And becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nuggets ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Brooks. Fox is out there with Alec Burks. And there's Gordon, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fox kicks to Burks. But they recover it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Pass to Tucker. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Tucker's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Vucevic against Burks. No good from 11 feet. Nuggets shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Iguodala, the pass to Vucevic. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Fox against Iguodala. The wide open look here for Fox. Bullseye.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Now, here's Adebayo. And here's Tucker. Passes it to Iguodala. Just 5 to shoot. And Embiid with the block. And Brooks. Here we go. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Iguodala, the pass to Vucevic. Iguodala outside. Back to Vucevic. He kicks to Clark. The Nuggets moving the ball around. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Shoots the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Iguodala, the pass to Vucevic. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Vucevic missing. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Iguodala. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Kicks it to Tucker. Back to Iguodala. Shoots over Fox. But they'll get another chance. Iguodala outside. Right between the eyes.
Andre Iguodala can still get it done.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 2. 5 seconds left in the game. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. In fact,